I don't know how many of you are into 19th century Scottish folk songs. Those of you who are, this is going to be a real treat. I heard this song played by Martin Carthy and decided to look into it. He said that it was from a manuscript called The Secret Songs of Silence, 19th century manuscript. And I went and found a copy of this manuscript. And on the front of it, it says, taken from the sayings of extremely old people in Scotland. And this manuscript is 200 pages of absolute filth, 19th century old people's filth, mostly very rude songs. And the one song which has kind of made it is this one I'm about to play. It's called The Devil and the Feathery Wife. And it's kind of classic story of a man selling his soul to the devil and his wife having to bail him out. So, yes, and while we're on the subject, could Honor please wave to the gentleman here so that he knows where to take his supper? Anybody called Honor in the house? Ah, magic. Oh, it's your... yeah, very good. Okay, it's all solved. It's like playing at Woodstock or something like that. It's very exciting, making all these calls out to people. Now there was an old farmer lived over the hill, a poor old fellow they say. He was cursed with hunger and a scolding wife, the worst of misfortune and pain. But as he chopped wood in the forest one day, between dark doom and despair, the devil himself jumped out of a bush and he stood before him there. Oh, what is the matter, the devil, he cries, you look so discontent. Haven't you got any money to buy your food or to pay the landlord's rent? What would you give me, the devil, he cries, if I could end your debate? And I'd give you money and gear enough that you'd never more want for meat. But I've nothing to give you, the old man cries, I've nothing right here to my hand. But if you would do what you say for me, I'd be at your command. Right then, I'll make you a bargain, the devil, he cries. It's a bargain you just couldn't miss. You've got to bring me a beast at 7 years' end, and I'll try to say what it is. And if that beast I name aright, you mark what I do tell. You've got to toddle along with me to view the ovens of hell. Well, the old man flourished and he prospered well. It was all gained and spent, till he came to the end of 7 long years, and sorely he did lament. Oh, what is the matter, his wife, she cries, you look so discontent. Sure, you've got some silly young girl with child, making you sore lament. No, I made a bargain with the devil, he cries, a bargain I just couldn't miss. I've got to bring him a beast at 7 years' end, and he'll try to say what it is. And if that beast he names aright, you mark what I do tell. I've got to toddle along with him to view the ovens of hell. Oh, but never you worry, his wife, she cries. Never you worry, his wife, she cries. I wonder what comes next. Is that what it is? It's essentially something which she says, which allows her then to say, for the wit of a woman, it comes in handy, at times in an hour of need. So it must be. Never she worries, never you worry, his wife, she cries, for your cattle you keep or you feed. For the wit of a woman, it comes in handy, at times in an hour of need. me the droppings of all our chickens and spread them all over the ground. Stark naked I will strip myself and I'll roll in them all in the round. And bring me the basket of feathers, she cries, from the goose that we had for our tea. And I'll roll all over in them till never an inch be free. Oh, she rolled in feathers and droppings from her head down to her navel. By Christ, he said, what a dreadful sight, you look far worse than the devil. Oh, then the devil himself comes in, he begins to steam and to hiss. By Christ, he says, what a dreadful sight, and I'm damned if I know what it is. Oh, he started to shake and he started to quake, saying, have you more of these at home? Oh yes, he said, I've got 7 more that in my forest do roam. If you've got 7 more of these beasts that in your forest do dwell, I'll be as good as my bargain and I'm off home. 'Cause she's worse than the demons of hell. Where was the wit of a woman to come in handy in my hour of need, I wonder? I needed someone to leap up and tell me all the answers. Never mind.